for sure.
Yeah, a few more episodes.
Yeah.
For season 2.
Girl, how's your week been?
It's been good. I've been in the house. I've been chilling. Like, I'm old now as far as like recovering. Like, I went out Sunday and I just.
Oh yeah, you sure
I'm
did.
still freaking
How
out.
was it? Did you have fun?
You know, it was good. We didn't end up doing that social game or that game social. Whoever does it, I can't remember.
What is that?
That's the like I guess the company or brand that was hosting everything.
Okay.
So we went up there. We just kind of weren't really like feeling the vibe. Yeah, it was supposed to be at Spaceman, like some kind of rooftop, but we ended up going somewhere else. We went to Rocksteady, we went to Pasha, and that was it.
Okay.
It was nice though. We had a good time.
Nice.
Like, talk about I can't hang like I used to.
Ooh.
Other than that, though, I've been in the house, working on my paper, girl, handling business stuff. Other than that, what about you?
So I have pretty much been on the same thing. Like, well, not the same thing, but I didn't go out or anything like that. But my aunt just moved, so I kind of like we've been kind of like helping her kind of integrate into her new house and
still the same area as y'all.
She's in Loganville, but it's
okay.
like 12 to 14 minutes drive. So
right.
it's not that
She's
far.
around the corner.
Yeah, she close. But yeah, and then work.
That's it.
Work,
that's what we do nowadays.
And yeah, so that's pretty much been it. Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
How's the love life?
I'm waiting on Elaine to do what she needs to do. No,
I'm
kidding. But no, I've been chilling. I ain't been on nothing. Literally nothing.
Girl, yeah, me either. Like, I was having a conversation with my sisters, and I'm just like, I feel like our generation, especially like the millennials, we're at a point where we just know our value so much that we just refuse to settle for just like the bare minimum.
Yeah, my homegirl brought up when we were eating on Sunday, she was like, look at all these pairs, but it's just like women and women. Like, she was like, ain't that crazy? Like, it was some older people that were like, you know, together with their spouse. Yeah. But I was like, I didn't even like realize. She like, girl, at this point, we don't even care.
Exactly. It's like we so used to it. Like, we'd rather be in the company of our homegirls and ourselves than to deal with like some mess. But anyways, that's neither here nor there. Okay, so love life is non-existent.
Yeah.
No problem.
Just doing me.
Right, exactly. So I know we talked about possibly like having the topic of faith and all of that this week, but we thought that we'd switch it up a little bit and kind of talk about what's been going on in the media
recently.
Yeah, because there's been a lot of things going on. First of all, The Little Mermaid. I'm gonna start with that.
Oh yeah, I love that.
I mean, Halle Bailey. Shout out to you because
I love her. When I said she did it,
oh my gosh, like, it's so regal, so like she's so
very humble.
Her whole essence is giving siren. Like she was made for that role.
Yeah, she was.
Oh my gosh.
And the fact that they kept saying like, oh, we had to go back to her. Y'all knew she was the one.
Exactly. It's like for her to be the first one and like she just stuck to them out of like the 100, 300 people that they see. Amazing. But how girl, you did your thing.
Love that. That was a good movie. I really honestly feel like it wasn't a kid movie to me though. Like I wouldn't have brought my like niece or nephew or even my kid. Like to me, it was more of an adult. I was more entertained. Like I feel like some kids wouldn't be able to pick up on some of the stuff. On top of that, it was long. I think it was more than an hour.
It was like 2 hours.
Yeah. So it's just like I seen some parents like my child won't even sit down. I'm like, that was a movie for us. To go back into our time. You know?
I remember when I was in North Dakota, me and my sisters, we took like 15 kids. To go.
Okay.
We packed
was
them
it
all
paying
in
attention?
Girl, I mean, I don't know what they listen. We sat in an area.
Oh my god.
We left them and went down closer to the screen because I was like, y'all doing too much talking for me. But we watched it. I want to go see it again, actually.
I do. You know what? And my homegirl just went again by herself. I said, no, you didn't.
She did?
Yeah, I think we just saw it last week. She went to go see, I think, yesterday.
Yeah.
Or the day before.
Because I definitely want to see it again. It was that good. So
it was.
Good job, Disney. Y'all did that.
Love that.
So,
Black queens.
Yes, back to the media.
Talk about recent media.
Oh my gosh. Me and Bree has been so invested in this case.
This, is it Travis Randolph or Rudolph? Something like that.
Rudolph.
Okay. I just feel like, what somebody say they fucked around and found out. You know what I'm saying?
Like a word. Okay.
I cannot believe like the nerve of just like the people. It sucks because like the lawyer was saying, like he said in the closing remarks, it's just like he pointed out everything of how y'all need to go back and check this. Y'all didn't take pictures of his injuries because probably he's a man. They don't want to say, but it's like you have to treat it the same, you know. As far as domestic violence, it's all the same. Whether it's a man doing, a woman doing it, but I really feel like this man's life is on the line.
Oh my god!
And I can't imagine, like, you do so much stuff and you go back and you think, oh my god, if I could switch that, if I could change that, if I could go about it a different way. Like, I'm pretty sure there were signs, and for that neighbor to tell him, to tell his brother, what's the brother's name? Remember? Okay.
Like, he's a sweetie.
Oh my god, the whole family, the mom.
My gosh.
I hate that for them. I really do. Like,
literally.
And to me, I feel like it wasn't fair. Like, the whole thing wasn't fair.
At all.
And they tried to trip him up, Travis, a few times.
Yeah.
And he was just, the whole time, I think I seen him, like, smirk or laugh, like, once. But other than that, it was just kind of like, DJ. I think that's the brother name.
Okay.
I think.
It might be.
I think. But yeah, I feel bad for him, and I hope that they make a decision today.
Yeah, I think today's
it was something that just kind of really went bad.
Damn.
Ooh.
Bless you.
Why you moving back?
You know, I don't know what was coming out. No, but seriously. Okay, so for those of you who don't know the situation with the Travis Rudolph case, basically it started off as a relationship between
He said it wasn't official.
Oh.
A situationship.
Yeah. Okay.
She was coming over and sleeping.
She's also married, y'all.
Oh yeah.
Mind you.
But they're young. Married. Like in their back then,
she's like
23. I thought something around there. But
something. Yeah. I think she's 23 now. Maybe it was 21. She was 21 when the whole thing happened. But yeah, married, messing with a man. And then you got the nerve to be mad at him for talking to another female. Didn't tell him. Yeah,
that she was married.
And here's her reason, right? Her reason of not telling him why she was married. She said
he didn't ask.
And it wasn't her business to.
Oh, I didn't hear that.
You're married, but it's not your business to tell somebody else that you're married.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah, okay. That's crazy.
All right.
That is. And on top of that, someone got hurt in the midst of it. Someone got killed. So it's just like senseless stuff. Like,
yeah, she sent her brother and his friends over to Travis Rudolph's house to shoot his shit up. That was the specifically. And then she deleted those messages.
Yep. And they had a gun with them, so he had no choice but to shoot back at his house at midnight. Coming to his house. Yeah. His mother's house at that. Mm-hmm. A house he used to sleep over. You know the layout. You know what he has in his house. You know, it's just like, I even feel like somebody you love, I still wouldn't like tell my uncle or my dad, go fuck him up. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you might tell them what happened. But I just feel like I would never be like, fuck him up, shoot. Like, she literally told the mom though, didn't she? Like, your son will get dealt with or something. Yeah. Like, pretty much. Mm-hmm. Y'all gotta be careful.
Yes.
Who y'all dating?
Oh my goodness.
Who y'all get your address to? And for him to say it wasn't exclusive, but she was spending the night, which we know how that goes.
Right.
But it's just, y'all gotta be careful. Like, people coming over your house, people knowing where y'all live, giving out your address, especially your parents' house.
Right.
And I know the mom probably already didn't. I'm assuming she didn't feel like any way about her anyway. Mm-hmm. But she did say she, was treating her like her own daughter. But it's just like, you don't do that in return. I don't think I would ever cuss out like my boyfriend's mama. Like, I mean, I have to really like get there. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's his mama.
It's crazy.
So
now, basically, he is the one on trial. It's not even the people who perpetrated this whole situation. Like, it's him on trial for defending himself and his family. You know? And unfortunately, someone died in the midst of all of this. But it's like, if those people had never come to the house, would that person be dead? You have to kind of...
No.
They wouldn't.
No.
Because she sent those people over. If she had never sent them over, everybody would be around. Yeah. You know? So,
but I honestly feel like she didn't think that he was going to retaliate the way he did. It's more so he protected himself and his family.
Yeah.
So you can't be mad at that. And for me, I just feel like she's very petty. Like, I don't want to be in a relationship where we beating each other up or we constantly, like, you know, I don't want to keep doing that. And then, you know, he was throwing shots at her about plastic surgery and all that stuff, about how Kyla looks better than you, another girl.
But words are different. You know
what
I'm saying?
It is. And you learn that as a kid. Like, words are nothing. You got to eventually get over it.
Brush it off.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But, like, to have someone be physical with someone else or, like, try to, like, bring harm to that person in their sanctuary, because your home is your sanctuary.
Yes, that's yours.
No one should ever bring any mess. Like, you have the right, I personally feel like you have the right to defend yourself in your home. You know? Like, that's your area. Yeah. So, I mean, hey.
Especially at midnight. And I think that the argument they were trying to give was, it was midnight, why you just didn't not go to the door? And it's like, if you're hearing a loud knock and you feel like it's the police, literally his brother went out there fast. I don't think that they knew who it was. It was just like, okay, what the heck? And then they probably put two and two together at that moment, like, I know this ain't who I think it is, you know? But like 4-on-2 on top of that is really just like pissing me off anyway. It's just like,
there's just no reason.
And then they looked up his injuries. Did you know that? One of the guys looked up his injuries before. Like, they looked up a Google search.
Are you serious? Listen, see, this is where I get very upset with the detective involved because you missed your mark. You did not do your job.
No.
You saw what was in front of you and you was like, oh, this is going to... You did a 10-minute interview.
Each person, I think,
to each person. Probably even less. Yeah. You already had a preconceived notion in your head of what went down. You didn't really do the investigation to see what was going on. You assumed there was no gun, but there was a gun found on the
But they said the day after?
Yeah, and with cases and everything. Like, you saw all of that. And they didn't bring it back.
They playing the shit out of it.
They deleted
there's no
text messages, yes. But now it's the state against Travis Rudolph. So the state is trying to like prove all of this stuff with like, there's like reasonable doubt or unreasonable doubt or whatever the case is. Lawful terms, I don't know. But it's just a mess. It's a whole mess. Like, nothing was really done properly in this case. They just found their
what, 2 years ago they said? It's ridiculous. And it's like, again, people don't have a fair like trial. They don't have a fair chance at anything like when it comes to the system. I honestly feel like the judge, and this is just my personal opinion, I really feel like the judge was given, I don't like black men. That's what it was given. Like, he wasn't giving him the time to speak. He wasn't. And it was more so like letting Dominique speak of go ahead, no, it's fine, answer the question, do you know, do you not know?
Unless he was allowing them to be disrespectful.
He was. Unless he was just annoyed with the freaking case anyway and was just like, but that's what he was giving, like, I'm annoyed, go ahead. Like, it's just like, let's get this over. You don't do that, you know?
Yeah. And they honestly, for all of the things that they were saying, they backtracked on a lot of like things that they said.
If I heard, I don't recall one more time, I was going to flip and
you
scream.
Sat there and put your hand on the Bible and said, all truth, whatever. You know what I'm saying? You took a sworn oath and you over there lying, talking about, I don't remember, but you remember just yesterday. Yesterday you had a whole different thing to say, and then now today you don't remember.
Girl, and
I'm so lost.
I'm over it. I just feel like I'm not sure it's looking good for him, but I hope that it goes well because this is somebody's life who, you know what I'm saying, he still got, I think he under 30 at this point, so it's like, you still got so much time and things to do, and now he has to live off of like being on the edge, like in a relationship at all times. You don't know if they got out for you, they want to, you know, girl.
Oh my goodness.
So that's what I've been watching that since last week, and I've never heard of it until last week.
Really? I've been like watching it back to back. Like every time I see something on TikTok, because it's been on TikTok a lot.
It has.
And I even tried to watch it on YouTube. I did watch a little bit of it on YouTube. Like they were doing like a live thing, the live stream or whatever. But like they kept going on break. Like the judge would be like, okay, we'll take a 15-minute break. Oh, we'll take a 20-minute break. It's like after every, yeah.
You can't take no more.
That's what it is. That's what it was.
Let's take a break.
So yeah, this case has been crazy. Hopefully, we pray he gets, you know, some type of justice with this situation.
I hope so.
Yeah.
Prayers for.
I think the wrong person is on trial.
Yeah. Prayers to the family, of course.
Sure.
Of course, the person's family who died. I don't remember his name. I don't know if that was Sebastian. Or if that, okay. Mm-hmm. Girl, now I feel like I know all of them.
We know all these people.
Dominique, Sebastian, Travis, I think it's DJ. Maybe, I don't know. But yeah, I just hope. Sad. I wish them well. I hope that they learn from this situation. Just remind you of like being a young kid and being in a relationship and just acting a damn fool. Like, we just don't do that no more.
I feel like women and men, especially Black, we need to be very careful in who we pick as partners. Mm-hmm. Who we pick to just even deal with. Even if they're just like a person who is, you just having a fling with them. You don't know like what that person has in their mind.
And ask questions.
Ask questions.
You literally have to ask somebody, are you married? Are you in a situationship? Are you legally separated?
But here's the thing nowadays,
single?
People be like, oh, I don't care. I don't care that they're married. There's so many layers. What if that person's husband is watching her pull up to your house every day? Yes. You know what I'm saying? They know where you live. Mm-hmm. They know that y'all dealing with each other. And then boom, something happened. Like, you never know. You have to be very careful. You do. It's very sad. And I mean, I feel like men can be guilty, women can be guilty.
Yeah, it should be equal.
Yeah, and a lot of times, you know, men are the ones that get a bad rep for relationships, but sometimes it's the women too. And we have to be cognizant of that, and we have to like be fair.
And some women will try that with men because they know that they're from a good family, they're respectful. Like, I feel like she tried him because they were such a nice family, you know?
And her thing was she was gonna do the domestic violence situation. Like, it was a domestic thing. Okay. You know, when they throw that domestic violence situation, it's like, the man is abusing. But she was the abuser.
And that's why I feel like that lead detective kind of was like, I'm on this woman's side.
Yeah.
But
she dropped the ball, man.
Yeah, a lot of evidence, and what is it? They just ordering medical records now from 2 years ago, or just obtaining them. It's just like
crazy.
Anyway, but hope everything gets better with
them. So Beyonce, the Renaissance tour.
You know what? A lot of songs that they're singing, I don't know, and I'm shocked and surprised. Like when I went on the Run tour years ago in Ohio. I knew every song she was singing. Like, some songs on TikTok, I'm like, when they show a video, I'm like, what song is that?
Did you listen to her Black is King album?
No. I didn't know that was a thing.
So there's some songs from there.
Okay.
She's doing Black is King. She's doing Renaissance. Did you listen to Renaissance?
No.
Yeah.
Okay. So it's based off of that album.
I mean, it's the Renaissance tour.
Okay.
But yeah, she's doing it based off of that album. Based off of that, and then Black.
I didn't know she had an album like
the Black is King album. She made that based off of Lion King because she was in Lion King.
Okay. You wouldn't know, I wouldn't.
Girl, I'm like 10 across the board. Ow. Girl, Heated is my song on that.
God.
Renaissance
I have to
album.
listen one day.
But yeah. So I have a friend who's actually selling 4 tickets. She has like 4 extra tickets. So I'm thinking, I don't know if I want to get a ticket to see Beyonce.
I think you should go. You haven't seen her, right, at all? She's a really good performer. Like, on the Run tour, I was like, okay. My friend was like, maybe like a day or two before, she's like, we should go. I'm like, where we gonna drive to? Because it's over in Michigan. Went to Ohio. We got some good ticktes, like good like on the floor tickets. Where I think $150 back then, and it was like 2 days
the whole time.
No. No, it was like the middle floor, and we were on the side. Like the floor, like it had 1, 2, 3. We were on the side, right side. But she's a really good performer. We love Blue.
Blue is killing it on this tour, honey.
She said, y'all not gonna come for me.
Listen, how old is she? 11?
I don't know, but she's tall. Like, to be her age.
Is. I mean, her parents, what is Beyonce, like 5'7"?
Is she that tall? Or is just her dad tall?
Beyonce's like 5'7".
Okay.
And her dad is like at least 6.
He's tall.
Yeah. Girl, I love me some tall. I watched a little video of Will Smith helping Jada Pinkett Smith.
Oh, was it like a black and white? Was it like a black and white video?
Yeah.
I think I just saw that on TikTok.
Me too.
Yeah.
And he was like pulling her mic down for her. He like came up behind her like, yeah, I got you, babe. You pull the mic down. I was like,
he love that.
I need me a tall man.
He coming.
Exactly.
Her man.
Her. We already got somebody for you, but we ain't.
Oh my god. I'm through with her.
Oh my gosh. But yeah, so I mean, it's looking good. I'm seeing it all over TikTok, the Beyonce concert.
Every single day.
I love that my girls are like getting their lives. They are getting their lives at that show.
And people love Beyonce.
Oh my gosh. She's amazing.
She is. No, she really is.
I feel
She's
like
so much smaller too.
She did lose weight. But you know, when you're practicing every day, you know, she definitely did lose weight. And she looked.
She does look good.
She eating the girls up.
Yeah.
She's eating, listen, how old is she? Like 40 something?
Probably like 42, 43.
Girl.
Or over that now, honestly.
Listen, I need to figure out what diet she's on.
She looks really good. Her costumes seem a little different to me. They're cute. They just seem real covered up. And I'm not sure if that's because of like the actual, like going off the actual album and how they dressed in and all that. I'm not sure if it's based off of that. But she seems real like covered up. And the dancers seem real covered up too. Okay. Usually I feel like she always have like stomach showing,
the
breast, something like, you know.
Okay.
So it seems like it's more covered up. And it could be because her child is on tour with her first. So it's like, okay, we're gonna make this so everybody can come see, you know?
Yeah. But I feel like she's giving something different this time around. I feel like, because she did mention it a few times. I heard her like when I watch TikTok videos because that's how I live vicariously.
Okay.
But she'll be like, I think she talked about how her life was so like structured. Okay. You know, and now that she's older and she has her kids and she feels like she can be more liberated and free. Okay. And, you know, I feel like I connect more to this new Beyonce versus the old Beyonce, because I feel like the old Beyonce was a little bit like, she was so structured that we didn't really get to know her. Like her as like herself. You know what I mean? Yeah. It was more so the performer.
She's older,
Beyonce. Yeah. Now that she's older, she has everything. Yeah. She has her kids, she's married, she has her beautiful career. So I feel like now she's able to be more free and you know. And do it like go on her own time. Yeah. So I really enjoy this Beyonce. When I see her on the stage, she looks real happy. She does, and real radiant. Yeah, and then she's like interacting with the people in the crowd, like calling out their names and noticing that they've been there for 2 shows in a row, throwing out glasses to them. I just love it. I love it. I'm like, yes, this is the Beyonce. I mean, if
I had the opportunity to go, I would go, but I feel like I gotta catch up. Clearly.
Girl, I got you. Listen, that heated verse. Oh gosh, that's the one. That's the one.
I gotta listen. I'm so behind. This is crazy.
Right. Now, I like how we're kind of going from like heavy to happy to happy again. We gotta layer it. Okay. So now another thing that's in the media right now, unfortunately, and we have to say our condolences to MsJackyOh and her family. Yeah, she recently passed away from, allegedly they said, surgery complications.
Yeah, I don't know if we don't know if it was like really before, if it was after. We don't really know, but either way, her beautiful kids. Like, oh my god. I know. And every single picture, every other picture is like her and her kids. Yeah. And only 32. And she was beautiful. So that just really stuck out to me last week. Like, oh my god. Yeah. You could be here today.
Oh my gosh.
Tomorrow, literally. Yeah. It's crazy. And it could be any little thing. Like, I mean, anything. So. Yeah. And I
actually did, because I saw like a news clip or whatever, and they basically said that it was after the surgery when she was in the hotel resting, you know, like doing the whole recovery process, that she just, so it's really sad.
It is.
Yeah,
sad situation.
It's really sad because she went for her mommy makeover. She has 3 kids, you know.
And she just had a baby 6 months ago, maybe.
Yeah,
maybe almost 6
months. I don't know
5.
if that was too soon, or I don't know. But you can just never tell with things like this, right? It's like,
do y'all research with y'all doctors?
Yeah.
Consult with y'all families. Have those discussions of, okay, if this happens to me, you know, like have that discussion, which I'm pretty sure they did. But it's literally it's sad. You gotta. It's unfortunate. Like, you literally gotta count your days and like be happy that every single day, because you don't know what's gonna happen the next day. You don't know who you're gonna lose. You don't know if you're gonna lose your stuff. Like, you just don't know.
It's sad. It's sad. And she has 3 kids, 2 daughters, and she just recently had a
boy.
Son.
Oh my God!
And then
so
DC Young Fly, you know,
Yep.
being a single parent.
I think that's
It's
great. It seems like they have a great support system on both sides, which is good. But nothing is like that mother's.
You know what
love
I'm saying?
And touch,
Facts.
So
that's very true. So we're praying for them, keeping them in our prayers, hoping the best for those kids, and I'm sure I'm sure they're raised right, and it's still going to continue that way. But I really liked how her friends, even before she passed, they were doing a podcast, and they were actually talking about her in front of her, like giving her flowers. It was B. Simone, and a bunch of their other friends, like all of them, and they were just basically talking about how great of a person she is, how she's always bubbly, how like just all of that. So I really love that she was able to receive that love before she left, you know, to know that she has people who actually really care about her.
And that's important. Like, even when you feel like your friends are having the best of time, like, I know maybe Lane will randomly text maybe like once a month, like, okay, you good, this and that, kind of like, you know,
and send like we send like positive things to each other, like, I just want to let you know that you're an amazing person, you know, things like that, which I really appreciate, honestly.
Of course.
You just never know what people are going through.
You don't. You really don't. And just like being able to have a conversation with your friend and like moving on is always good too, because like again, like I can imagine if in the past, maybe when her friends had grudges with her, never, you know, haven't spoken with her in a while, and it's just like, you don't want to have that on your conscience or your heart. So reach out to your friends that are really your friends. You know, have conversations, ask questions, even like a simple check-in, what's been going on this week. You know, you really, literally never know.
You just never know.
Tough.
Well, that ends our...
Wait. What happened to Drake?
Oh, girl. Okay. So let's talk about Drake, girl. Look, I'm like,
I can't. She ready to wrap up.
We had so many topics.
Oh, we did. Okay, we're gonna wrap up real quick.
Yeah, we have so many topics today, but
we're just everything.
Just Drake is the last
one.
Go ahead. So I guess the whole conversation about Drake now wearing nail polish. What do you think about that?
So I haven't, girl, again, I ain't heard nothing or seen nothing. My whole timeline on TikTok has been Travis Rudolph. I haven't seen nothing.
You know that TikTok algorithm, that's what it'll do.
I haven't seen anything about it. So is it like bright pink, black,
bright yellow,
clear?
Bright yellow, and I think one different color, like a blue or pink. I don't know.
I feel like I love when like men are like clear. Like they have, like, you know, they may have buffing or like clear on it. I don't think that I would have a problem with nail polish. I don't think as long as it's not like bright pink, reds. You know, like I'm okay with like dark, like, you know, colors. But I've never dealt with a guy that, you know. So I wouldn't have an issue with it. I mean, it's the way you express yourself.
Exactly. I don't care. Like you said, the pinks and the reds and all of, leave that to me. Yeah. But if you want to have fun with your nails,
You do that.
I feel like Drake is spending a lot of time with Lil Yachty, and he is like big on nails. He even has his own nail polish brand. So
he had pizza too, I think.
He what?
Pizza. I think he had pizza.
Like on his nails?
No. Like he had an actual like Lil Yachty like pizza selling.
Okay.
It was all on TikTok. I think that's him. I think.
Okay. Yeah, he has a nail polish company. So I mean, they're like besties now. You know what I'm saying?
Didn't know that.
Yeah, they kick it a lot. So I mean, if your friend is doing something, they introduce you to something,
yeah,
like,
become
okay,
yeah.
you know, then that's what it is. I mean, ASAP Rocky paints his nails. I think Tyler, the Creator, does. I mean, it's becoming more popular with men nowadays. And I say, why not? Especially when you're an artsy person.
Yeah.
You want to express yourself in different ways. Yeah. And I say, it is what it is. I mean, as long as you ain't, you know, trying to holler at my homeboy, you my boyfriend. You know what I'm saying? That's I don't care about that. I don't care, because my man for me. Okay?
My man.
My man. No, so, yeah, I don't know. But people are, like, saying all types of things. Like, oh, I knew he was this way, and I knew. Y'all ain't know nothing.
Exactly.
Like, people just be
let people live.
Right.
Let people live. Whatever he likes is what he likes.
Exactly.
If you like it, I love it, period.
Yeah. And honestly, I used to, in my relationship, sometimes I try to, like, paint my guys' nails, and they'd be like, no. You know, and I'm like, that. Yeah, just playing around or whatever. But, I mean, if it's what you want to do, I'm not minding it.
You got a be fucking for real moment from this week?
Fucking for real. Oh my gosh. Every time I have one, it's like, I just forget it. I need to start writing it down. But, girl. No.
Me neither.
No, I'm going to say no right now.
Yeah, I don't have one either. Nothing. Nothing I can think of. So it's okay. This week we don't have one.
I would say my be fucking for real moment is to that detective.
Oh, yeah.
How dare you? You call yourself a detective and you're not doing your job, sis?
No. You're not collecting the correct evidence. You're not going by like policies. You're not doing what you're supposed to do.
You're not.
She was a real smart ass at that. Yes. Like, she was being real smart.
How do you not look for something unless you have a reason? Like, what? How you gonna know something's there if you don't look for it?
Listen, I just would hate to be on the stand. I don't know. Maybe Cali is different. It's in California, right? I think it was Miami, Florida. Really? I think so. Oh. I feel like maybe things are different there, which I feel like it might be a little worse here if it would have happened like here in Georgia. I don't know.
It's scary.
How things would have turned out. Like, you want to feel like when you at your man's house that you're protected and this and that. It's just like, I think, again, Dominique didn't feel as though it was going to happen the way we did and that he was going to react. He thought, he a punk, he ain't going to do nothing. But 4 guys at your door at midnight, best believe
that's a threat.
I'm
to
coming
me.
with
that's
what's up
threat,
in here.
Okay,
like, believe me.
So be fucking for real that you thought, okay, and you fucked around and found out.
Exactly.
Don't be on that with me, child. Yeah, that's a be fucking for real moment for me.
That could be one. Yeah, next one.
All right, y'all. So we will catch y'all in the next episode. Thank you so much for watching.
Love y'all.
Peace out.